Gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Chris Young.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the... Wow. Thank you so much for coming out. This is amazing. Pick a time for my mum to go fuck off to the bathroom, isn't she? It's like, gotta go. How are we? We good? Give it up for Martin Ratton, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Martin Ratton. Absolutely amazing. Who have we got in? Let's have a little engagement. Who have we got in? How are you? All right? You're with me, mum, aren't you? What are your names? Have you just come from The Shining? You like? I've just come from a long hallway. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for coming down. This show, Seal for Dinner, is about me, me mum and me parents, and I mean, I wrote it, she caused it. I thought what we do is just start a little bit about me. For the last 5 years, I've been paying for a kid to go to school in Sierra Leone. And he's from Croydon, so he's not happy. He's not happy. As you can tell by what I'm wearing, my dad was never really around. Do you know who taught me to ride a bike? Google. Here she comes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to back to the stage, my own mother! Thank you. Woo! For a little bit of time there, Mum, I thought Dad pissed off halfway through something. I thought you was going to do the same. I'm getting milk. I used to run away a lot as a kid. I used to go, Mum, I'm running away. She'd go, running away at 25. Fucking move out! Move out! I said, I'm running away to Narnia. 4 days in that wardrobe. 4 days. You know the gap you get in the wardrobe doors? I was like, Aslan? Aslan! Wasn't Aslan. It was Megan from Social Services. That is me. Look at that. Look at his little face. There's something out there, Chris. Nothing's out there, mate. There must be something. The world's full of promise. Literally nothing. Nothing. That was probably 1994 where there was the bowl cut. We all know the bowl cut, but I've never seen the neglect cut. Look at that. That's a school photo. Do you know what I mean? It's the first one that hasn't got the word proof written all over it. No one died. I'm still here. No one died. So my dad's not here. One day he's going to come up here and introduce himself. To me, my dad growing up was like the Terminator. He's this big, bald ginger. He even walked like him. He was like dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. That noise I'm making, it's not an intro. It's not a sound effect. That's my head smashing off the work surface as he comes home from work. Chris! Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Quite a fair guy, my dad. He was quite a fair guy. He was lenient, he was strong, he was fair, right? Like Judge Dredd, right? He'd always give me a choice. If I got a beating, he'd always give me a choice. He'd always go, Chris, belt, shoe, or hand? Belt, shoe, or... It's like growing up in the generation game, isn't it? Like a conveyor belt of weapons. Belt, shoe, hand, cuddly toy, frisbee, sky remote, fridge freezer, belt buckle. And when I got a beating, but I got shitloads of prizes. My dad was diagnosed with minimum wage rage. Never. It's common in angry men. It's minimum wage rage. Never argue with a man at less than £7 an hour. Don't do it. He used to come home. My dad used to. He used to do late in the factory and stuff, and he hated being at work and he hated being at home. Why? Because I was there like a little 10-year-old boy waiting for him at midnight in my little pants. As he came in. Good evening there, breadwinner. What have you earned today? £35, you useless shit. Why is mother still with you? Chased me round the house. He growled me one time and kicked me. I lost all my rings like I was Sonic. Ding, 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 ding. And he raised up like Mario. Chased me round the house. Chase me round the house. Got hold of me. He got hold of me. He lives in the bedsit, right? He got hold of me. Get in your room. I'm in it. Get in your part of the room. Slam an imaginary door. It's too much, too early, isn't it? It's there. He got hold of me. He was a very, very quick guy for a fat man. He got hold of me. And, of course, he lives in a bedsit. And he got hold of me, and he lifted me up. Got him back at the back of my T-shirt, and he lifted me up like one of those arcade grab machines. And went... Took me over a tour of the house. Lowered me into a grave in the garden. Why are you laughing for? You was there. What are you doing? Fucking controlling the thing. Get him in the garden. Get him in the garden. Get him in the garden. Oh. I never really got a smack as a kid. Maybe a couple of grams to help me sleep. But it's weird. It's weird. Who's got children? Here, give a shout. Who's got children? Who's got kids? Who's got kids? Who's got young kids? Who's got young kids? Yeah? There's a few of you. It's a weird thing I keep hearing when I go and see my friends who've got kids. They keep talking about this thing called the naughty step, right? I would have loved the naughty step. Get on that naughty step. Absolutely, Father. Absolutely. I will stay here for the remainder of the evening. Yes, that's quite right. This is like a fair deal. And timeouts. Timeout. I never got a timeout. I got choked out. It's weird. I miss being young. I miss being young. It was a fun. That was a fun time. Look at me. I'm happy. I'm happy, but I was stressed. A 5-year-old kid with bags under his eyes. I never seen it. It's weird. It's. Do you remember when your mum, your dad would carry you to bed? Do you remember that? They used to carry you to bed. Do you remember that? That was good times, wasn't it? Yeah. You weren't asleep. You weren't asleep, and you knew you weren't asleep. Because it was good to get carried to bed, wasn't it? When did that end? At what point did that end? At what point did your parents go, come on in, up you go, come on, fuck that, no! I am not carrying him to bed! 25, he's got his own flat! What are you doing? Your dad was supposed to... My dad's supposed to be the protector of the family. That's kind of my understanding of growing up in the 90s, that my dad was supposed to be the protector of the family. It's kind of, do you remember when your parents would, like, they'd look under the bed? Do you remember that? Or they would, like, you on your bed, you got your duvet cover, and you put it over you, and then you hear a noise, and you go under your duvet cover. Do you remember that? You go under your duvet cover. Like, nothing's going to get me here. Do you know what I mean? These invincible covers. Like a murderer's going to go, who's in here? Where'd he go? This is crazy. And your dad would check under the bed, wouldn't he? Just gonna check under the bed for you, son. Just gonna check under the bed for you. Who are you looking for, Dad? You're scaring me. Yeah? What if you find someone? Just gonna check under the bed for you, son. Just gonna check in its wardrobe. You out. All of you out! It's my bedroom. It's my son's room, not my bedroom. It's my son's bedroom. All of you, out of his house. I remember my first day at school, and I was like 5 years old. Actually, I might have been 7 because I was a little late starter. Yeah, can I go to school now, Mum? No! All the other children are. Not you. And my dad, it's my first day at school. I was 5 years old, and my dad was like, I'm walking him to school, right? I'm walking him to school. He's my boy, it's my right, he's my son. I'm walking him to school. And he did walk me to school, he did, right? Holding my ear. Going, boy, boy for sale, only 7 guineas, or thereabouts. I was traumatised, brought me straight in the classroom. What's his name? His name is Christopher. I was traumatised. I spent the rest of the day all the other kids. As long as he needs me. As long... Do you want to come outside and play, Chris? I'll do anything for one. I used to get a nickname at school. Who here got a nickname at school that was pretty bad? Anyone? No one's going to announce that, are they? What did you get, kind sir? What did you get as a nickname? No. Yes. I need to think this through. Yeah. Everyone's waiting. I'm not going to do it. So mine was Chris, stinks of piss. To be fair, I did stink of piss, to be fair. So that really hurt, especially when I got home. That was bad. That was a difficult time. I used to... my dad, though, it was weird. It was weird because we used to like walks in the parks. If you met my dad and you saw him and I profiled him, he's the type of guy that would go for walks in the parks, but with hammers. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you the image I'm trying to get here? And I remember going for a walk in the park, and I got covered from chest to feet in stinger nettles. And I was like, this is excruciating pain. Like, oh my God, what's happening? Oh my God, what's happening to my body? My body's melting. And he was like, you got to find a dock leaf. You got to find a dock leaf. I was like, quick! Burning! And he went to me, there's one. I went, oh my God, what now? And he went, rub your leg with it. And I went, it's still stinging nails, Dad. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? And he went, don't cry, have a tissue. And I went, thanks, Dad. Thank you so much. It's more stinging nails, Dad. What are you doing? And from that, it's like, I never really knew how to, like, the dad's supposed to be the kind of survival thing in your life, and he's supposed to teach you all these things and stuff. I'm shit at that, right? If I get locked out of my house on a night out, within half an hour I'm in the back garden eating deadly nightshade. Honestly, and knots, I can't do knots, right? I can tie my laces, stop looking at my shoes, I can tie these, right? Take me 2 hours, but I will tie them, an independent man, leave me alone. But I can't do knots very well. And it's like, if someone broke into my house now and tied me up and took all of my stuff, I go, take what you want, just show me how the fucking hell you've done that. Pocket money was a big part of that first step for me as a kind of 10, 11-year-old boy, was that my dad was like, right, I'm going to give you some pocket money now. I'm going to give you some pocket money now. Hold your hand out, boy. And I went, okay. And he went, and he gave me a note. I was like, oh my God, he's giving me a note. He's giving me a note. Oh my God, he's giving me a note. And I opened it and it said, I'm not your dad. Where's he gone? And from that bit of money that I got, I bought my first mobile phone, like a Nokia 3210, right? Cutting edge stuff. Second-hand, lived on a council estate, don't mug me off, right? When they first came out, they were £400, we all know it. I was 17 when I got that phone. And my dad refused to call me on it. He refused to call me. I'm not calling my boy on that electronic device. That he comes to my call. He comes to my call on the council estate, right? And my dad was obsessed with Crocodile Dundee, right? So he whipped off his belt, stood in the front garden, and went... Come on in! All the kids come on in. What is this noise? It's intrinsic noise. You couldn't run away from my dad. You couldn't run away from my dad, because he'd go in the kitchen, get a tin of beans and go, you ain't coming back. Deadly from 400 yards of a tin of kidney beans, my dad. My dad had no toes on his feet. Did I mention that? No. He had, it's odd. First time I saw them, it was weird. He had no toes on his feet. What he did have is extra testicles where his toes should be. Extra testicles. Here we go. My dad could kick a girl pregnant. There's only one guy that I was scared of more than my dad, right? And it weren't Slender Man, it weren't any other character, right? The Boogeyman. It was the Provident Man. Soon as the Provident Man touched your estate, the entire estate was on lockdown. Me mum turned into a captain of a ship. Battle stations, children! Battle stations! The Provident Man's here, we must hide. All the lights were on. Kim, I know you're in there. Shit, into the bedrooms. You used to get a dog that used to grass you up. No one's here. This is nice, isn't it?